Yeah, the mic says it's coming through now. There it goes. Okay, good. Awesome. All right, let's do this. Goal for the day. Goal for the day is the remotely. Let me turn this off now. Turn that guy off. Turn that guy off. We'll keep this guy up. How you doing, Zach? We're doing it, man. It's happening. It's happening. What's up, Dajmon? Dijamon. We are doing some remotely dev. We're going to get unlock. We can do it. We can do it. We're so close. No computers. That's fine. Because today we're working on this screen right here. That screen is going to look, hopefully, by the end of the evening, it's going to look like this. That's the goal. Looks so good. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to build the one on the right first because it's easy. And then we're going to do the one on the left because it's slightly less easy. That's the goal. So let's add in, we need a just let us know. I hate doing buttons in the middle of text, but if Buck wants that, then that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we have a UI. Labels can do attributed text. Can they not? Yes, they can. Great. We're going to call this the sub-active label, maybe. Look, init. Move that a little bit. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, cool. That's what I want. Okay, sorry. Just a little nerd out. CG rect make, and it looks like we'll give it a 10 pixel border. And how tall is that image? CG rect max. CG rect get max. There it is. Get max y of the frame plus 10. Width is CG rect get width of self bounds minus 10. And the height is going to be, that feels like a 70, right? Feels pretty good. Auto resizing mask. Auto height. No, just width. Yeah. Mutable, attributed string. All right. Actually, we'll do init with string. And we want remotely pro is active. Thank you for supporting remotely. Let us know if you need anything. and then the next thing we want is, we probably do want attributes actually. Oops. NS font, UI font, system font of size. That feels like a 11. That's what we're going to do. Right? And then the next thing we want is we want to bold that first section. Right? Set attributes. With a bold system font of size 11 for an S make range 0. How long is this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23. Right? And we add our label, and then we add store. That must be, where's that text being set? Store cell, store's gone, this guy. We don't want the text label set there. Okay, let's see if that does a little bit more of what we want. I think it will. So it's building. You know what we're going to do is speed this up because the build takes so long. We're not going to do the debugging symbols. Do it live. What's up, Chiliac and Strawberry and Liquid96? I'm going to butcher your name all day because I have no idea how to say any of that. All right, here we go. Let's see how we did. How accurate did we get? Perfectly accurate? What do you think? So accurate. So accurate. It's embarrassing. Let's try again. Oh, I hope that's good. You read about me? I don't know what to think about that. What could you have read? Was it about remotely? Was it about loose leaf? Was it about the app launch guide? That actually got a fair bit of traction. All right, 10 pixels is wrong, and that font size is very wrong. It's multiple wrong things happening. Buffer. We're going to triple the buffer. We want to triple it? No, we want to double it. I'm going to double the buffer. Loose leaf and remotely. Nice. Well, I'm glad they were doing that. Have you signed up for the remotely beta and or emailing list? Let me make it a 13 font size. Buffer goes there, and then our font size is in the wrong place. Yes. On Medium. Send me the link. I don't think I've read that. I'd be interested to know what people are. That's really funny. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome that you heard about remotely there. That's good news. That's super good news. What's up, Milan J? signed up for the remotely beta after reading that Medium article, didn't you? I know you did. Okay, now the font size is good. I promise it. It's going to happen. I believe in it. Man, it is not. It is not good. That font size is the ugliest thing I've seen my entire life. Font size needs to be so much bigger. And doing that. And the other thing we need to do is we need to fix the font color. NS foreground color. NS UI color. What am I doing? UI color. Color with black with white. 0.4, 0.3. We'll do 0.3. 0.3 feels right. Alpha. NS make range. -23, and then stir.length -23. Yeah, let's do that. Color with white. Oh, that's what I did wrong. And then we close the attributes. And then we close the range. I feel like that's good. So that should fix our font color. Font size was very wrong. That's embarrassingly wrong. Okay, so now next time it's going to be 3 points bigger. Is that big enough? We're going to do 4 points. This is our target. This is the guy we're looking at right here on the right. We're going to do this guy first. This guy is just going to be NS button that opens settings. It opens the settings app. And then after that, we're going to do this guy. And this guy I have no idea how to do. I have a little bit. I know how to do this guy. I've never done in-app purchase, believe it or not. Just a little embarrassing to say. So this button I'm a little nervous about. This button's going to be easy. Let's do... That's better. Font color on all of them is wrong though. And it's also, font size is probably right, but the color needs to be across the whole string. So we'll put that in this guy right there. Attributes. I guess we won't do that. We'll do that. I'll tell you what, man, like formatting really long lines is the worst. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, now we're going to do the button, and then we'll fix the cell height, right? Sound pretty good? Let's do this guy. Button to settings. It's going to have a very similar frame to this. There we go. And instead of max y of that, we're going to do max y of the label plus 10. Button settings, set title. What's the title? Manage your subscription on iTunes. By the way, let me know if the audio is okay. And let me know if that chat in the corner is legible or not. Or if I need to change anything else That's fine, man. I'm just glad you heard about it. No worries about the link. That's just awesome that you heard about remotely. That's very cool. Okay, so there's our button. Add target, self. Go to settings. UI control event touch up inside. Okay. Now we're going to do that guy. Now I'm going to go find that link. What is that link? Manage subscriptions, iTunes, Stack Overflow. Here we go. Feel pretty good about that. And then to open it, it's this guy. I never remember, but now we know. Okay, so now that button should, beg your pardon? Oh yeah, for the, that's right. Because this screen is going to show up in, so in the app, there's the app proper, but there's also the extension. I think I do an fdef in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. And if, and then we'll also put it around the button because we don't want the button to show if it can't do anything, and the document extension. Okay, so now we should have a button that opens the settings app, I believe. Any tips to interview as an iOS dev? Good question. So is it a first job, first coding job ever, or just first iOS job, or both? Interviews are tough because there's the stereotypical, oh, where'd our button go? It should be there. There's stereotypical coding interview, right? Where it's like they nerd out and tell you to write on the whiteboard and you code live and they ask you arcane questions about stupid things that don't matter. I do not have advice for that kind of interview. I've never done one of those, luckily. Or if I do, I blocked it out of my memory. The best thing you can do in an interview is talk about the experience you do have. And it's okay if you don't have a lot of experience. You just need to understand the experience you do have and be able to talk about it. So any coding you've done, whether it's open source or on GitHub or personal projects, just be ready to talk about those and be excited about them and to be excited about telling them about them. And I think that goes a long way. Whenever I've interviewed or interviewed others, that's been the most exciting interview, is when they've been proud of a project and been able to talk about it. Why would this button not show up? We have a button. It's way too tall. We have a button. We gave the button a title. And we added the button to the view. And the button is not showing up. Why would the button not show up? Go. Let me know if the stream's okay or if it's super choppy. Is it super choppy? How's my hoping the stream's okay. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, there's no button there. UI color, red color, CG border width. It's not just a font color issue, right? Like it's not just because it's a white font color, is it? Buttons default to blue, unless I'm crazy. Alternatively, yeah, so it's showing up. Yeah, okay. How do you set a button? How do you set a button text color? Title color for state. Yeah, there we go. Is that really all it's going to be? Is the font was white? Did that answer your question? Is it an I or an L? Maybe that's an I and it's Ike. Is it Ike? I'm going to call you Ike. Did that answer your question, Ike? How's it going, Ivor Run? Yeah. There we go. We did it. We did it. Okay, so frame plus 10, minus 10. We want set. We want to change the font size. For font size, do you have to do attributed title? Deprecated is font down there. So I guess so. I guess if you don't want a default size, you've got to do an attributed string. That's fine. That's fine. Button title. Init with string. And then our attributes will be a system font. I feel like 13 did us better. There we go. And we'll do set attributed title for state. Yeah, let's do that. I think that'll be okay. Let's see how that looks, right? Awesome. So then now we should be a lot closer to this now. We should be a lot closer to it looking like this. Oops. No, that's the wrong thing. I have no idea what I just opened. Quit. Close. Close. That's pretty good. Except we need this to be in our attributes. And this foreground color, we're going to do that. And then we're also going to get the proper color here. That's 20, 62, and 90. All right. And then this, we also want the frame, we also want to push it down a little lower. And we can put these defs back, okay. There we go. Let's do that. Okay, now we're doing it. Now we're doing it for real. There it is. Still a little small, probably because the button size is too small. Do a 40. I'll get rid of that ugly red debug border. And push it down. Oh, I did 30. I did it in the wrong place again. 30 goes there. There we go. Okay, and now we need to make the cell a little bit shorter. Height for row. Height for header. Do I not have a height for... There it is down there. So the height there is going to be what? How much do we need to knock off? Font needs to be a little bit bigger, a little bit less buffer on the top, and 60 pixels off the bottom. We'll pretend. We're going to, here's our font size here, a little bit bigger, a little bit off the top, right? Let's see how we do. Installing, running. Better. That guy's a problem right there, and the font size is still too small. Is the font size the same? Am I just crazy? Right here? Yeah, okay. That's fine. And then here, oh, that's what I did. This needs to be buffer times 2. Oh man, the question for you is why would you use Swift when you could use Objective-C? Objective-C, such a beautiful, elegant language. Swift, so clunky and ugly. I kid, but only barely. I don't know, I haven't, yeah, that's way better. I've never used Swift, to be perfectly honest with you, so that's reason number 1. I'm way more comfortable in Objective-C than I am in Swift. I do need to eventually bite the bullet and just start building stuff in Swift, but man, I just can't get over it. There's, I feel like there's 2 kinds of languages in the world. Like there's the, if you think back to the 70s and there's hippies, and then there's the hippies' parents, right? And hippies' parents are like, why are you a hippie? That's ridiculous. I'm a businessman. I need structure in life. Objective-C is all about structure. It's the hippie's dad. Swift is the hippie. And man, I can't code with hippie languages. Ruby is a hippie language. I have a hard time with Ruby. C I can get my head around. Objective-C I can get my head around. Java I can get my head around. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm unique in that aspect. Let's do, does that button work? It does. Look at that. It brings us to settings, hopefully. Awesome. Great. So let me do Touch ID. No, it does not. So I will not show you my password. Okay, so that guy's done. I feel like that URL sucks though. Is there not a better URL for that? Yeah, there is. I just didn't pay attention to it. We want this guy right here. That way it won't ping through Safari. It'll just go straight to the settings app. That's what we want. How do you like Swift though, Ivar Run? I've had multiple people tell me I'm wrong about Swift. I could be. I'm gonna plug into the internet instead of do Wi-Fi. And see if that helps us stream out a little bit. I feel like I'm lagging. All right, here we go. Oh man. Never mind. That's funny. I forgot I'm on this laptop. This laptop does not have an Ethernet port. So never mind. We're going to do the Wi-Fi thing. Doing good though? I'm going to keep an eye on that. Okay, there we go. All right, for real this time. It's going to go straight to settings. And it did, like a pro. Great. All right, cool. Subscription. Here we go. All right, what's next? Next we need to do the other cell. I've been debating, so here's what we're building. I've been debating making this 2 different cells. Versus having the same cell and then resizing it. You know what we're going to do? We're going to try something. I think I want to keep it in one table cell, and sorry, I'm just losing my mind a little bit. I think I want to keep it in one table cell. I think it's going to be easier at the end of the day. But what I want to try, what I haven't done in a long time, is animate a single cell's height. And so let's do that. We're just going to make a button. It's going to be border width 4, whatever. Color. Oops, red color. oops, add target. All right, so this button is just going to send off a notification. And then our table view controller is going to listen to that notification and then hopefully animate our table view to have a different height for those cells. Yeah, my stream's dropping out real bad, isn't it? All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to jump off real quick, and I'm going to slightly lower the resolution, and we're going to see if that helps.